Once again. Yes, sorry. Again.
Pardon me?
Again, please. I'm sorry.
Okay. My name is Brian Batista. I am with the retail operations team here at Orbitz. I started my career here back in 2010, I believe. And I was brought here to be the systems administrator for the software we use here called T-Leaf. T-Leaf is the tool that we use to record all of the interactions our customers are experiencing on our websites, including Orbitz, Cheap Tickets, eBookers, Mr. Yet, Hotel Club, Rates to Go, and JTG. So outside of just the retail sites, we also monitor our internal sites or sites like the Extranet and Orbitz for Business. What we do with this data is we use it to monitor customer experience on all of our websites and to use that data in order to escalate to the proper groups or product managers as to what the sources of the errors are or issues are that are impacting customer experience. We work closely with the BI teams here at Orbitz because the purpose of T-Leaf is not web analytics, but it's more customer-focused analytics, or it provides the why things happen on the site. Whereas our tools like web trends and data that's contained within Greenplum, those are the tools that we use, or the data that we use in order to validate and quantify why things are happening. T-Leaf's main purpose is to show you why things are happening on our website. And that's pretty much my role as the system administrator for T-Leaf. If there are any questions or any issues about T-Leaf, I manage the system from the very ground up, meaning I actually manage the architecture, the actual hardware that supports the software, and I also administer the software, or even the permissions on who's using it or what the users are intending for, all the way up into creating specific reports for particular projects. So that's probably one of the unique features of my roles and responsibilities outside of others, is that I actually manage the entire system from beginning to end.
So how is your experience, from Orbitz journey from here to here?
I think from my own experience being here at Orbitz, I came from one of the consulting firms here in Chicago named Accenture. And after that, I actually used to work for the vendor T-Leaf. So my experience here is pretty much, it sounds cliche-ish, but it is a great place to work. The people I work with, the company is very focused, is very open. We're very technology focused, and it's a very, very comfortable working environment, which is very, not unusual, but it's not easy to find a working environment where you feel comfortable, you can be creative, and you can have open dialogue with anybody within the company. Some companies say that their organization is flat. Here at Orbitz, I truly believe that the organization is flat because if you need to communicate or even have a meeting with with an executive, it's not that difficult, right? So the work environment overall and the atmosphere is very, very comfortable.
So what advice do you have for the new hires or for me?
I think advice for new hires, as even part of my team is fairly new to the organization, is that be very open-minded. Again, they say this a lot, but be like a sponge. Just try to absorb everything that you can, while you're trying to feel your way through the organization and kind of trying to understand the business, and use that to your advantage. Don't try to think that you're going to answer the questions right away, or going to be able to answer the questions right away, because even though the problem may present itself, because we're a very technical company, the solution may not be as straightforward as you may think. So reach out to different groups. Don't be afraid to introduce yourself to different members of your team, or different members of the organization, or people even outside of your own immediate team. Always look for the opportunity to meet and to understand everybody's role within what your main responsibilities are. Because a lot of times, somebody that you don't directly work with on a daily basis may actually have that impact on the work that you are currently doing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the interview.
Sure.